I'm outside the offices of the Ministry of Tourism, where we've learned that residents of Castries East, parents in particular, have been visiting the offices here to see Mr. Senator Fortuna Belrose in order to receive the yearly bursaries. But the question is asked, is this her responsibility? According to Culture Minister Senator Fortuna Belrose, the initiative is in keeping with government's annual bursary support. And these are special times under COVID, she says. As such, Belrose disclosed the Shasni government has decided to assist parents of children returning for the 2020-2021 academic year across the board. And on several fronts, she adds,
what the government has done is that each parliamentarian, and when I say parliamentarian, I'm talking about senators, government ministers, opposition, all of these, the team that constitutes parliament will participate in that program for school support for children going back to school. As you know, I'm very much connected within the system, and of course, I've been able to arrange with the NATO Educational Supplies to provide some support. That's tripling to provide some support in terms of executing, the portion of the program that has been assigned to me.
The Culture Minister notes what she says is the panic and distress wrought on parents and the citizenry at large. However, the individuals presenting themselves to her office hail from Castries East, already represented by her political opponent, opposition leader Philip J. Pierre.
Yes, I have interest in Castries East, as you know, and of course a lot of people there, a number of persons continue to rally with me every day with respect to that community and the interests of the community. So I'm working with them.
But that is Philip J. Pierre's role, no?
Well, I think Castries East is a very huge constituency. So if he can provide support for the entire constituency, why not? But I think what we need to do is to look at the fact that over the years this constituency has suffered quite a bit. There are lots of persons who have been marginalized. We see the issues on the ground in the society insofar as the how do you call it, the marginalization of young people, particularly young parents. And so our responsibility as a government is to continue to serve the people. And that's what we will do, and we'll find all avenues to ensure that that happens.
Now, Philip J. Pierre at a press conference July 31st made two claims. Number one, Senator Fortuna Belrose, who is not the elected MP, has been issuing contracts for works throughout Castries East akin to the STEP program. For real, and why would you be the one getting that done?
Well, as Minister of Culture, I think I have a responsibility with respect to the way our society looks and feel, you understand. And again, we have special interest in Castries East, and there's no doubt about that. The people of Castries East have grown to love me, if I may say it that way. We've been able to develop a very good relationship, good working relationship. The agencies like the Castries City Council, which is critical insofar as ensuring that the communities are kept clean, is another critical agency that we need to have good relationships with as parliamentarians. And so it's about working with the institutions in the community, working with the people, seeing what they want and being positioned to be able to provide that support where necessary.
And the second allegation by the opposition leader is that he and the other 5 opposition MPs have, since June 2016, received no funds from the Taiwanese-funded Constituency Development Program, or CDP. Belrose says the program has changed from what it used to be, where each parliamentary representative was given the funds directly.
When the SLP government came in 2011, I think it was, that whole policy changed. And of course, the money went directly into the consolidated fund. However, the projects that were embarked on during that time were primarily projects that benefited the government, you understand, the incumbent government's interests. And so a lot of the areas that were not covered by them were ignored. I think my government's thinking is different. My government has a responsibility for the development of the entire society, and what it has sought to do is, where possible, try to ensure that each community benefits in some way or the other.